wait for the convoy spawn.
Yes.
We don't spawn it. Like, we could spawn at A, but it's better to just spawn at the convoy spawn. And
it's been like that. The JJs just wait a minute or so and then wait for the convoy to spawn.
Well, Opti, you're the admiral, so.
I don't feel like taking that kind of responsibility. The way you play this map is first you take whatever AI farming you can, and then you pivot into, there's going to be a spawn between A and E, and you just take that with your battleship and you farm. And that's this map. That's basically this map. It's fun. It's really great. I was going to say fantastic and fun, but yeah.
Question. With Emden, what ammo should I take?
SAP and HE. You're not fighting any heavy fleet in the early game anyways, so you don't really need the AP. Like, if you need it, switch to it later, but you don't really need it right now.
Asking because I have SAP and HE. I wasn't sure which to use, so I'm just going to take both in half and half.
Yeah, Alaska has an 8.4% charge to mass ratio, so
it's, you know,
roughly...
Convoy in the middle of the map?
Destroy the enemy
Delta 4.
But that one's a little further away. Oh well, we can do that. This is where I kind of wish I had a Shima with Torps, but then again, this is also RB, so it would be a lot less.
Kako or Kuma?
I mean...
Kuma?
Depends on how, because I'm gonna 11k. You know what?
Actually, an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get the carrier. We're close enough.
And I should go Kako instead.
Destroy the enemy convoy at E5. We can do both. We can literally do both. They're all over there, so we can just go there and start farming. And I believe on this map they're Akizukis. So
what carrier is that?
That's the Forrestal.
I was thinking that's a Forrestal. It was a bit like, ain't that a bit anachronistic?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be fighting jets as well, so... Or this map isn't too air heavy, to my memory. We just pushed in with battleships and...
We need to make sure that we don't destroy the carrier before we actually locate it.
It's not too important now.
Is it?
No.
What it happened that when we killed it once, it just...
There you go.
Yeah, we have a PT boat like right next to it, so...
Oh, never mind. Start killing it now.
Just remember that if Forrestal is going at full combat speed, she's doing at least 32 knots.
This one's like a lazy Susan, I guess is the best way to describe it. She'll be going in, in vague circles as well. She'll be doing this really wide, loopy
I can see why you'd want a Shimakaze to do this in the arcade, because that is just a massive mess.
Yes. And those each one of those destroyers, the convoy ones, give you 200 spawn points. So, very, very quick Congo. I mean, you saw the replay. I got that way quicker than I wanted to, you know what I mean? The enemy was still using destroyers.
That's it, I'm not really doing much to this Forrestal.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna be, you want to basically either get a flood on it, or you're gonna farm it for credits. The carrier itself doesn't actually give that much spawn points, so you only really use it to farm a cell, in my opinion. That sounds really scummy, but that's basically the entire, like, you make a decent amount of SL per salvo. That's the one thing. So, last time I did this,
Yeah, those die in one hit.
Yeah, cargo ships are very, very weak. They have 3 sections.
I was firing at the Forrestal.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, it looks like you overshot a little and you hit the guy in the back.
I overshot by about 1,000 yards.
Don't worry about it. It's perfect directors.
Well, the directors are working fine. I'm just not paying attention.
Fair enough. I guess you just didn't scroll or whatever. You didn't correct the distance while I was approaching. But, I mean, it worked out, so... All's well that ends well.
Commencing attack.
The fact that the Forrestal has a fully modeled DM does kind of make me mildly concerned that they're planning on doing the thing.
I feel like unless they enter jet carriers, it's not going to be that big of an issue. Just because honestly, unless they can find a way to...
Unless they enter jet carriers. Forrestal?
I get that, yeah. the power jumps significantly, you know what I mean? Like, standoff munitions and capabilities dramatically increase in
well, it's not just
carriers.
That. Who actually has them?
like a handful of nations, mostly just the US, pretty much, in terms of like raw diversity and capacity.
Like, the only way the Germans are going to get an actual carrier that isn't Zeppelin.
Let's put 262s on Zeppelin, guys.
The only way they're going to get that is by having one that they've nicked, or like getting the Dutch Essex or whatever, or the Dutch Colossus.
That's going to be interesting. I mean, carriers would be... I think there was a big problem with them, and that is that they don't really work in random battles because the maps are super... Imagine spawning your Taiho, Taiho on fucking African Gulf, and reenacting Taiho in like any percent 5 minutes. Not even, like, you'd die in a flash. Because you spawn with less than 10 kilometers between you and the enemy, you know? And so you have to take out aircraft to start a flight, but to do that, you have to, line them up and you have to fly out one by one,
So unless you happen to be the US deck parking 40 planes, you're kind of screwed.
Even then, because they have to all fly off one by one, which means that you're just setting yourself up to be deplaned,
Yeah, especially if the enemy just happens to park a Baltimore within 10 kilometers of you.
Or Atlanta, God forbid. Just 5-inch HE fire is going to do wonders to a plane, And it's because those are air units, they'd be targeted as such because the proxy on air will be triggered as true. So it's just going to airburst, and I guess that would technically do less damage to the ship itself, but you're going to find yourself with no planes.
And no guns.
Fast. Oh yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's the fundamental issue is just that carriers are going to only be really functional
if we have
as an
range.
EC asset. Yeah, and yeah, they will be probably pretty interesting in EC, just because EC is fun and you can do a lot of sort of less conventional, more asymmetric gameplay options.
Yeah.
Which I like a lot about this game mode.
Okay, the cargo ships don't die to one hit.
You should be able to knock them up pretty easily as long as you get a good spread.
They die to a good hit. I put a shell straight through his jackstaff.
That might put a damper on things, to put it mildly.
Well, this is a good opportunity to spade Emden.
Oh yeah, Emden's a fun little ship.
Have parts, FPE, and SAP.
I really wish Emden was rank 4, just so that the German rank 4, the German rank 4 grind wouldn't be so goddamn awful. But then again, I got to skip that, so...
Yeah, lucky. I mean, I skipped it by just using Eugen to grind the entire tree up to 1 to 10, but...
Entirely fair, yeah. That's a very good idea, honestly. At this point, that's... I know that's... I mean, you got Eugen Young's a better hipper anyhow.
No, I know, it's just... My German tree consists of everything up to rank 4, and then Eugen, Karlsruhe, Scharnhorst, and von der Tann.
Oh, that's a player. I thought I was just shooting AI.
Oh, right.
I was like, wait a second, that's German.
I hadn't even noticed.
I mean, it's not really behaving any differently.
Yeah, and it's dead all the same.
But it offers me spawn points to spawn Scharnhorst.
Yeah,
really?
Actually,
I will not steal any of your spawn points, so...
Yeah, because I have 52. 60.
Actually...
100 and...
Oh wait, no, this is our convoy spawn, right, so we're not getting the close one yet. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Defend Allied port at B3. Should I do that? I should do that. I'll go take the B cap. The long way around.
Okie dokie. And then by the time that we all join you, there'll be a spawn closer, presumably.
Or they'll be closer to us or something of that order.
Yeah. It'll be more convenient.
The German guys.
Yeah, they're taking the C cap, or they're trying to take the C cap right now.
Okay.
So this will be a funny way to surprise them. Oh, they don't give. Yeah, it's not like arcade. They can't see what we have. They'll learn. They'll learn when they see me.
Okay, I'm halfway to Scharnhorst.
Nice.
That was far too much lead. Also, So sister says thank you for reminding her about the rice thing.
The soaking? Or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. Fluffy rice every time.
So there are torps right there.
Or at least one personal favorite is short grain, so it's nice and chewy rice. And you can make a lot with that because, yeah, you can get omochi. Let's go.
Been meaning to make mochi actually.
It's great. It's a good workout.
Yeah. I mean, making anko from scratch is a good workout.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds labor intensive.
Yeah, I decided
any
to.
sweets, sugary foods are going to be.
Well, it's also because you have to like boil the beans for ages.
Oh yeah. But sugary foods are generally a labor of love.
Yeah.
What's the one? One of my favorites is Dragon's Beard. We have a local night market, and yeah, it's fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Destroy the target.
Yeah, I think that German destroyer you got earlier on and dumped a bunch of torps. 251. You get nothing for assists.
Yeah, you want the kills. You really do.
Also, is that a Hipper? That's an Eugen
Yeah, I
over
told
there.
you.
Okay.
Oh, no, again.
Yeah. That torpedo is very close. I should do some evasive
Destroy
maneuvers.
the target.
Would be a useful idea.
I should slow down. Just ate a torpedo.
You there?
Touched me on the nose.
I am making these people regret pushing C.
Making these people regret.
Yeah.
Should I be using HE against duckies?
Yeah, I mean, it'll work. Definitely can't go wrong with it. The SAP is there to knock out machinery, to slow them down, and to get them to be easier targets.
I've been using the SAP, I just haven't really been doing much with it.
Okay, I didn't even switch to my HE that time. But it's not bad too. I definitely have in the past, and it has worked.
Hell. You know, I said I slowed down because I took a torp. There's like another 5 coming straight at me.
Oh boy. On the bright side, those things are no spawn point cost, so you can just keep throwing them out.
Also on the bright side, these torpedoes suck.
True.
Somebody attack him.
It's like a really crappy heat shell. That's the way you
Well, it's not even
describe
that,
the
it's just
torpedo damage.
they're not even good torps is what I mean.
Yeah, but the very way of, like, the way that torpedoes deliver damage right now is pretty god-awful.
But you know what's especially dumb about that? There are actually heat torps.
Yes, but those were actually good in real life, as in the entire design purpose behind a heat torp was to punch through up the hulls.
Yeah.
I guess not anti-tank, but anti-ship, but, you know.
Peace.
That is actually a term used, by the way. The Japanese use that term for their anti-ship missile variant of the Type 79, HEAS.
High explosive anti-ship.
Yes, but that is an AT missile that was given a proximity fused top attack warhead, basically. It uses geomagnetic fusing. Interesting. So it detects magnetic fluctuations, and it goes, oh, well, that must mean there's steam underneath.
Yeah.
And kaboom.
Don't worry, I've got my 450 points secured now, so that's good.
Nice. I think C is safe-ish.
Well, I mean, it's got you in it, so it can't be too bad.
I feel like the guy I just shot at, who's capsizing, is
probably a bit left.
There he goes. And that is a Japanese destroyer, because my condolences to that guy. He's about to experience... He's trying to HE me, and
To be fair, I have been exploded in Congo by 6-inch HE, so I don't blame him for trying.
That's quite unfortunate. I mean, you saw a video of my experience in Congo. She is...
That's my typical experience in Congo. It's just, I'll get, like, shot
For
in
the
the most
given-
random place and just explode.
Right,
That's
but you
what
saw
I
that for the given punishment that I was taking, that was a very durable ship.
Yeah.
Like, she is such a bully. I love her so much.
And this destroyer, hurry up and cease existing, please. 6% crew, 35% buoyancy. It's going down. It's going down more hesitantly than
Pepper, or if you can see his keel, slap his keel.
I can't. No, I just had to crew hunt because it was settling evenly. The
in
Atlanta
that
is
case-
now disintegrating me though.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It successfully deleted all but one of my guns by just holding right mouse click.
Yeah, that's why I like Atlanta. The only reason I don't use Atlanta in EC is because she's 5'3", and thus, like, if you don't, there are two states of EC. There is your free vehicles, so to speak, ones that don't cost any spawn points, and then there's your main workhorse vehicles, and everything else is just sort of there to look pretty, basically.
Well, I'm with you.
Lovely. There are destroyers pushing into our cap.
Hello, naughty children, time to die. I'm going to channel my inner Anakin,
Somebody attack him!
and also just dump a salvo of AP at a destroyer because... reasons.
I recommend you load mostly SAP. Most everything will be pretty fuckable with SAP.
I've been
'Cause
loading
you
AP
mostly-
because that's what math's been suggesting.
You're not going to fight too many battleships right now.
Yeah, I
But-
kind of gathered.
Yeah, for Congo especially, you just throw an SAP salvo at a destroyer and watch him
But Congo,
crash
you
dive.
just use SAP on everything.
Yes. The Type 91 is pretty solid, just to be clear, but it's mostly there because you can use that to. It's one of the AP shells that can actually punch right through an Arizona
an
at
Omaha
most
over
angles
there.
at most ranges. That it looks to be.
Let's see if
It
I can hit
looks
it.
like it's on a timer.
I overled.
No, and the Atlantic bow has fucked over my turret number 1, as you can see.
Oh. I heard that as Atlantic cow.
I took a
Oh, yeah.
film from somewhere.
I'm gonna overlead again, aren't I? Nope. No, it's the elevation. I landed
Okay.
on his deck.
Nice. I am going to now charge, because now that they are in a little less comfortable of a position, and I think those are relatively heavy shells, that's a heavy cruiser. I'm going to charge that heavy cruiser.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna charge this Omaha and see about finishing it off, and then I'll hang a slight left and join you.
Sounds good. Okay. But yeah, I have a Scharnhorst game I need to encode and upload where I basically take one of the caps for free. It was the one that I pinged you with.
Yeah.
I took a cap for free because the enemy wasn't the smartest, so they all decided to sit at 12 kilometers away from our carrier and try to snipe it, and that was like the bulk of their team. We got a spawn that had us trying to attack the F port on Malta,
Yeah.
and so there were some people there defending the F port, but that spawn is close enough to the E port that I just spawned there with my Scharnhorst, sailed to the E port, and they saw a coastal artillery being shot, and they thought that was the F port being attacked, and so they had to win, oh, there are people there defending that, whatever, right? But it's just me barraging down the E port coastal defenses,
Yeah.
and then I just take I sail around the back over the north to B port
By
and
the way,
commit atrocities. Yes.
I'm trying to fit the heavy cruiser. I think is American. Treaty cruiser, I think.
That explains the rate of fire.
I'm just going by the hull shape and the turrets, but I can't quite identify the masts.
Fair enough. To me, he was bow on, so I don't really remember seeing too many details.
Well, he kind of also had weird bulby things on the side of him, which kind of implies to me an earlier U.S. heavy cruiser.
Fair
Because
enough.
they're not quite the they're not quite the Star Destroyer balls of a hipper, but
Fair. Okay, that ducky is not going to be charging a port anytime soon. I think we counterattack them and go and take B, if we can.
En route.
Generally speaking, what you want to do with capturing ports is you want the team to take 2 ports at the same time. So
Split
if that's...
difference.
Yeah, that way they don't really know which one. Like, it's good to... It's harder on Saipan, because Saipan is, you know,
Saipan.
fairly... Well, it's part of what makes it fun in a sense, is that it's surprisingly difficult to... Nice. It's surprisingly difficult to push into any particular cap, but it's also relatively well distributed. Like, you're equally likely to have a contested cap for A and C, or B and E, right?
Yeah.
And so it's relatively eventful, and you have to kind of think about what you're going to do. In fact, if you guys all push B, I might try to push E.
Okie dokie.
We're winning.
I think I'm going to swap to the sap just to try and empty some of it out, because I don't quite feel like respawning anytime soon, and I'm down to 223 HE shells. 214.
Oh, you're using Starhorse. Yeah, I mean, the sap's really good on Starhorse. I'm running sap mostly, and then I have a bit of HE and I have a bit of SAP.
Yeah,
The HE I have 630 sap,
Ooh,
360
you see that?
HE, 360 AP, and it works quite well for EC. Yeah?
There's a... Looks kind of like a... Not a mixture. What is that Russian?
It is.
Is it a mixture? I hit it square in the forward 3-inch.
Spicy. Oh, then that's a Wilkinson.
Okay.
Because Mitcher has 40s, I'm pretty sure. Or is it 3-inch 50s?
I'm pretty sure it's 3-inch 50s, but then Wilkinson has 3-inch 70s.
Right, yeah.
Don't know. We'll know what happened. Actually, did I set it on fire? Yeah, it is a Wilkinson.
Spicy.
I'm
there goes.
probably going to try and break his sword then, I guess.
Fair enough. Okay, that heavy cruiser is not having a good day. That looks like a Northampton. Let me just check the kill feed, actually. It's a Portland. Same difference, really.
So you got Booster posted a pic in the Ukraine channel of an entire team of Russian ships in World of Warships posting, "Hello, this is the Black Sea Fleet. We're currently looking for Moscow. Has anyone seen her?"
Yeah.
Oh. Not the first Moskva to be sunk there either.
True.
Das feindliche Schiff ist gesunken.
Let's see. Which U.S. treaty cruiser is it? Got 3 Portland.
Yes, that was the one that
Yeah.
was having a really bad day. Oh, the Aileron got him.
Yeah. 5-inch fire death is painful.
Oh, yeah.
That was a sentence.
It do be.
The issue with Scharnhorst is that, like the Brooklyns, you can very readily run out of ammunition.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, oftentimes if you get close enough, you'll find that when you're running out, you're also, like, your crew is running out. Yeah, so it's a good trade. It's a worthwhile way to... When you get close as well, the players panic and they all spawn and they basically... You tie up a number of players, which is a huge part of what happened in Congo game on this very map.
You just
absorbed
like 15 people.
Yeah, 2 players tied up most of their team. And that's why the rest of our team actually took C-Cap for free, because we were south spawn that time.
You would have made Tirpitz proud.
It was really fun.
You were a fleet in being.
But the entire idea was just get them busy, get them scared, and make them think about one particular little section of the map rather than the wider set of objectives.
Yeah.
And that sounds like a destroyer or PT boats closer than I want them to be.
You know, on the one hand...
Oh, it's a plane. It's a
float plane
BTD.
from the Helena. No, it is a BTD, okay.
and the fish is in the water, and the fish is going to hit my nose, I think. Oh, I'm actually going to take that. Ow.
Ow.
Oh well, 5 kills,
And
6, 1 plane.
The Mark 13 is still not performing as cruel as it should.
On the BTD, yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing uses Mark 13 44s.
Yeah, it has the wooden wonders.
Is our team locating carrier?
I have no idea.
Oh, we're getting some people pushing A. I'm gonna go and take that position, and then you guys
Head down the
Take
Yeah, I
road.
was
yes.
thinking about
that was
checking
the-
on A.
We'll head west, you head east, and we'll meet up at the south. I guess.
Recommend you guys push into B, and
Somebody
I guess you guys will be the diversionary measure. That's a strange way to. Maybe it depends on the concentration of people at B.
Well, the intention is just to shoot them all.
Yeah, and use the SAP to shoot the.
Pillboxes?
Yes. You may want to slow down to do that. They are 6-inch guns, so
Yeah.
they can hurt.
That
But the
also
SAP
is-
has the spherical frag plus bonus large caliber fragmentation presets, so
Yeah.
it's relatively hard.
What's the AP like, since I have, half a magazine of it?
It's okay. It's not
Okay.
bad. It's reliable in terms of it will penetrate most things, and it will do respectable
That
damage,
coastal
so you
artillery.
can't really go wrong with it. But for light fleet assets like this, just run SAP and don't really worry too much. Oh right, I have to bail. 1 sec. Fun bug. If your ammunition got destroyed, which was specifically what happened that time.
You have to bail or you get the double reload.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely forgot about that. Oh well, that's gonna cost me a little. I fired 1 shell at that guy. How does his ammo go off or sink, or I don't even know
Don't
why
ask
he died there.
questions, just appreciate it.
Fair. My flash drive is 2 gigabytes. This ain't 2006.
I have a 2 gig flash drive sitting on my desk. I have like 2 gig flash drives sitting on my. Actually, well, how much is that one?
2 gigs is very small these days.
It's useful for transferring, like Word documents or scanned
Yeah,
PDFs and things.
something relatively small.
Oh, there's just a massive bot destroyers over there. Is that a convoy?
If it, there
In
is
B.
an enemy convoy at E5. Oh, if you're talking about the one in B, those are just the static defenses. They're static defending AI. You want to
Okay.
kill those because you basically need to clear off everything from a cap in order to cap it.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind that coastal battery will respawn, which is
Yeah.
on periodic level, and that's kind of a good thing, just so that when you take a cap, you can can keep it.
And yeah.
But it's good to know that it's probably best to first knock out those surface ships,
Yeah.
the AI ones, and then
Especially
once
since they're
you
easier to
have
hit.
that, yeah. Once you have that and you settle down a little bit, you then somebody brought their floatplane, and they're smoking up. Interesting. We have another Scharnhorst on this side. I'm guessing that if they haven't by now, then like the enemy has to have gotten some capital ships. I'm like very curious why I haven't seen any yet.
The closest I've seen to capital ships is the US in 1942.
I don't get that reference in this case.
Heavy
Oh, you're talking
cruisers.
about
That's it.
their lack of
Yeah.
We have destroyed the enemy's base.
No, we got another one.
Victory will
Like-
come easily.
I've seen Portland's
Ow.
and a Pittsburgh. Oh. Wow.
Somebody attack
Loiter
him.
torp crap.
Oh, but like, what are the odds on that? You launched that torp like
Oh,
10 minutes
like-
ago.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You just respawn and boom.
And now we're like 3 different objectives ahead of them, which is
Nice
enough of a
job.
lead for us to focus on doing like like port pushing basically. We don't have to farm the really boring stuff like carrier farming and convoy
Yeah.
farming. I kind of wish that the roaming objectives were a little bit more dynamic and a little bit more organic, so that playing roaming ships like cruisers and destroyers would be a lot more fun.
That's helpful.
Luftangriff.
There's a plane coming
Nice.
for me. Oh,
Oh,
it's been
jeez.
hit, it's been hit, it's dead. It's a BTD. Same one that
Check for
got
fish
you.
and water.
Torp.
Just don't let don't raise your hull into.
It's fine.
Nice. Yeah, don't raise your hull into the.
Oh wait,
ammo,
crap! There's
which is-
two of them.
Yes.
Forget about the fact that the BTD has 2 torps.
Can't wait for them to buff the AM1's torpedoes. Trust me, I totally don't want to be a gremlin with fucking.
Oh, trust me, I want to see the AM1 actually have a purpose.
Not too bad.
Okay, torpedo
I've
beats.
been like, as much as I generally recommend people don't run torpedo bombers, I've been trying her in random battles to see what I can do with those 3 bot drops, because it is the best sort of drop parameters of any torpedo bomber in the game, with the most versatile flight model and general aircraft fleet. So far, I would still not recommend you bring a torpedo bomber. You know, my experience has been that if I just take out a B-17, I do way better, and that says a lot because the B-17 is a big ass target. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have, because the drop is actually the easy part-ish. It's not as easy as like taking out a 288 and. Well, no, it's because you have to get closer and you have to still
Yeah,
drop from
but
relatively
we
low
also
altitude.
don't
Like,
have torp computers.
yeah,
Planes
it would-
allowed.
if we did get that and like torpedo sights and stuff, that would probably help a ton. Just
Also
the ability to drop from like 4 kilometers with a torpedo.
Also, not having to remember the drop characteristics of every torpedo off the top of your head, or have to stop looking at what you're doing and check the stats really quickly.
I mean, I generally just press M and hover, or Alt and
Yeah,
hover.
I
which
know, it's
lets
just
you-
that takes your mind off of the battle, which means you'll probably get flaked by the time you've set.
Oh no, you do that. You do that before you enter the AO. When you spawn, you just. What do I have again? There we go. That way you don't have to worry about like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this
Hello,
Portland shooting
war.
HE at me?
might be. But there's one thing I don't like about Scharnhorst, and that's her gun angles. That's something I prefer on Congo.
I find Congo's angles depressing.
They are way better than Scharnhorst.
I mean, I can get
Scharnhorst
6
is
guns on
145.
target with Scharnhorst better than I can get 6 guns on target with Congo. But that's because the 6 guns...
Debatable. Yeah, well, the
Um,
problem is the Atlantic bow on Scharnhorst, which really
True.
has frustrated me to no end. Like, I feel like Scharnhorst, while Scharnhorst is great at brawling and is pretty tanky on broadside, she kind of has to sit broadside, you know what I mean?
Almost like ships are designed to do that.
Oh yeah, but Congo can bow forward far better, and she can even pull 30-degree angles, which Scharnhorst just can't, which means that leading off angle is way better for Congo.
I feel sorry for that guy. I basically just fired a blind salvo at him and deleted it.
Somebody attack him!
That works. But yeah, otherwise I do love Scharnhorst because she is, like, her turrets traverse way faster, she fires faster, she's more agile. Just a lot of things that,
Attack him!
while she's a clumsier ship in terms of her guns and all that
Shoot the
stuff,
Fletcher, I just shot it and it's
Jeez.
already capsizing, what the fuck?
as a ship she's more versatile, which is nice.
Okay.
She's also faster
Yes.
and more maneuverable
Yes, the agility is the big one.
and better protected.
Kind of. I haven't really experienced too much of a...
I mean, Scharnhorst has like 5 different armor decks modeled, okay?
Oh yeah, no, like in terms of taking raw, especially high caliber fire, I think she's better. But
She also has less random 25 mils everywhere.
Attack
oh,
the
that
enemy!
is an Atlanta. Hello. That explains why I suddenly took a shit ton of SAP.
Well, the enemy have seemed to have decided to stop spawning cruisers over here.
They're spawning them over here.
Oh, good.
In that case, you guys have a free go into taking that cap.
Yep, I'm just swapping to HE to shoot at these bot destroyers now.
Sounds like a plan.
Because I'm at sub-100 sap shells, and if I want to use them on the things, I should probably...
Fair enough, yeah.
Oof.
Oh jeez.
Crap. Torpedo?
I'm guessing that they're just gonna spawn and spam torpedoes.
Das feindliche Schiff ist gesunken.
Apparently I killed that cowl.
Nice.
I wasn't shooting at it. That must have just been
Were
my,
your secondaries
apparently
activated?
Feuer an Bord.
Only thing is, now they're spamming destroyers at me now.
Sounds about right. That's why I wanted to come over here and start pressuring them on this side as well.
Yep. That's a bunch of torps.
Oh boy. Best of luck.
Well, I see 2. That's a Fletcher of some description that is looking at me angrily. Come on, people, reload. You can do it. Oh, lol, the torps reach the end of their travel before they hit me.
It might be because they're in the port and you're not, so there's a torpedo in it.
True.
Because you guys look closer than their max torpedo range.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely say 2,000 yards is closer than max torpedo range.
Just a bit. Just
Even on a Mark 15.
Bit. Yeah. They're not that bad.
Okay, that's that guy capsizing. Oh, look, another more torpedoes. There's torpedoes everywhere. There are torps for days.
Torpedo soup, even. But that's why I camp right outside of the port when I start barraging them to death.
See, that implies I know where the distance is.
You know it by where the torpedoes break, and you'll know it once you're in the cap. When you're in the cap, you're within the torpedo net.
Okay.
Flugzeug abgestürzt.
Oh, there was a float plane or something annoying my AA. There's an actual plane or something annoying my AA.
Ziel bestätigt.
That's a jet. I'm about to get arrowed.
Flugzeug abgestürzt.
I just got
jeez.
arrowed.
Feuer an
How you doing?
It impacted on my superstructure, but I'm sinking. Because magic.
Konflikt.
Of course. Sasuga Arado.
23% crew. My portholes are getting to be a bit moist.
I love the capsizing Fletcher that I just barely scratch him and he's already dying.
Thank you. That has spawn protection still. Oh,
The spawn protection is like notoriously short, so just wait like a little second and then ripple fire. And the ripple fire so that you don't waste a salvo if you
my
made
ass
a
is underwater.
miscalculation. Oh, that can be a problem. That can put a damper on things, just a little bit.
Especially when my rear turret has decided it's going to stop existing now, and there's torps coming at me from that direction. Well, I'm probably dead.
Fair enough.
So
You did quite well. So
yeah,
This was a successful campaign into their base, and you can just rinse and repeat, basically.
yep. I've still got 14% crew. I've got a couple salvos left in me, so let's see if I can do something about this Emden.
If you SAP shells into him, probably gonna make
Yeah,
short work.
I've just got to actually load them.
Fair enough.
There's also what is that?
Or just an HE shell to his face. The HE, what's the HE fragment on this? It's 76 mil, so it's not the best, but it'll do the job. Nice kill. You're just beating up that guy with his scowl.
Well, if he's happy to keep beating Mag kills, I'm happy to have Mag keep killing him.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Eat mag.
Locate the enemy carrier.
I have one salvo left in me or so before the Portland kills me, so let's ensure this Emden's dead.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people around this.
Oh, there's a Von del Tan. I'm gonna switch to my AP. Hello. Greetings.
Okay.
You have
Oh yeah,
one.
that guy was shooting at me. Yeah.
I'm sinking.
Bombed.
And of course, because they make the rate of sinking accelerate instantly as soon as your crew reaches below a given percentage.
Hello, Vondeltan.
Oh,
Oh, well, I see my exploding corpse in the distance. By the way, Mag, you have Portland off your starboard bow.
thank you.
That is the one I've been talking about off and on.
Yeah.
Not those caissons come rolling along.
It's high, high, hey, in the field artillery. That doesn't quite work, and I bucketed the stupid vowel.
Aha, that is
Hi,
a
he.
little... It's oh, that guy's crash diving. Yeah, let's go. Now to deal with the, I'm guessing that's a Helena. You're awfully rude.
Yeah.
You see, I come here intruding into your home and you have the audacity to shoot me? This isn't the castle state.
What are you, the IRS?
Yeah, I'm the AFT. Where's your dog? Oops, I'm firing AP at a cruiser. Medium. Me doing a stupid. Oh well, switch to ACP. Now all is well with the world.
Damn it, I forgot to change my ammo loadout. I still have 720 rounds of AP just sitting here doing nothing.
Fair enough.
They're contributing nothing to my existence unless I find another Scharnhorst or something.
Oh, and there goes that Helena's Barbettes. Easy Lamau.
Yeah, I have to say, if they added Alaska now, it would definitely not be OP in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, well now we have Congo and Scharnhorst. Like, remember when people were talking about the dynamic being Alaska
Versus Scharnhorst.
Scharnhorst and Stalingrad, and then like the third would be like Congo, and people were like unsure whether that dynamic would be that balanced because Alaska would.
Sure, Alaska
I remember I said
has-
that Alaska would lose hard because I think that that's still kind of true.
Yeah, Alaska would still lose hard just on a sole basis of ignoring that she has the same pen as a US 14-inch 50, right? As in, not North Carolina's 14-inch.
Sorry, North Carolina's 14-inch.
Yeah, not. They made a new 14-inch for North Carolina and stopped, didn't they? They didn't actually bother making
I'm
it,
getting
did they?
cross-torqued. I'm eating those just fine. That's hilarious.
Not the 14-inch 50, like what you find on the New Mexicos.
I'm eating those just fine. Sorry, I'm gonna record this because
That's fair.
I ate a full stick of torps. The belt didn't even die. Yeah, I'm just eating torpedoes. What even torpedoed me? Oh, Porter. No wonder I'm eating those fine.
Is the Mark 15 sucks in game?
Yes,
Regardless
indeedly
of
so.
whether it should or not in reality.
Indeed. And where are the three others? I'm waiting for them. Come on. 1, 2, and 3! It took 2 of these to sink a fucking Fussel?
Oh, we have a carrier over that direction. Suppose we should stop them from sinking that. Not that anybody seems to have spawned over there yet. I think this guy might be Texan, or he's a Texaboo.
Who?
Somebody attack him!
Yeah, the guy who is pummeling me.
I am... Oh, I'm entirely degunned. Interesting.
I can tell you where his $60 are going to go in in a patch or two.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm calling myself out there.
I should probably start repairing. I say as I have literally no guns operational. And there's a porter off my aft. He launched all his torpedoes at me. All of them.
Is that a Kafkas?
I mean, it's a free spawn.
No, I know, but like, I feel sorry shooting at one of those.
Oh, aim for the front two turrets. Aim for the barbettes there, and they blow up. Like, they go up like Roman candles. It's great.
Yeah, they're under the first turret, it's fine. Oh my god, there's the Hugo.
Oh, where?
Down!
At B.
Let's see. Okay, Prometheus is not a Sharn, he's a thing. A thing.
That's right, the guy.
Thing. What's the thing? Thing. Deutschland. Spey.
How am I still alive?
Because clearly you're being kept around for the Discovery Channel documentary about it.
I've literally just been like, this porter has been doing to me what that Fletcher did to a Hiei.
You mean Laffy,
Or
a
Benson.
Benson class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been off my other side of my guns and just throwing. Yeah, he threw a full stick of torps on me.
Stabbing you with a big knife.
It did nothing. The gunfire off of like this summoner did more to me.
Stabbing you with a big knife, but it's actually a fencing knife, so it's foiled at the end.
Yes, it's an épée, which sounds very menacing in French, but this isn't
because
French.
it should just mean sword.
Yes. Indeed.
Conversely,
I am in.
conversely, Bokken doesn't sound very terrifying, but then you give one to Musashi.
Yeah, I mean, his was a paddle.
He was known to use wooden swords at other points in time.
Fair.
As in, like, the man was so good at killing people with real swords that he just gave up on it and just gave himself the handicap.
He was, whatchamacallit, in the Book of the Five Rings, he basically just said you shouldn't really be too afraid of using any weapon at your disposal. Like, they're just,
Yeah,
it's
if
a tool.
if you have a favorite weapon, you're doing it wrong.
Well, yeah, I
That's
mean,
what
it's
he
a
said.
tool. Tools are designed. Humans, we are a species that solve problems
Yeah,
by tool use. That's entirely what our species does.
Don't make
and what
every-
distinguishes us.
yeah. Don't
from
make
other
every
species.
problem a nail. Find the proper hammer.
Yeah. Or when it's not even supposed to be a hammer, identify it as such. This is a pretty funny situation. Is this guy gonna torp me again?
I'm shelling the Huga at 16,000 yards, which is nice, because this is approximating actual close range.
Summoner is having a great old time. Or had. And this is the same porter, because he's doing the exact same thing he did last time.
You know, points to this Moffat-looking thing over here. It smoked the Huga, so my lock disappeared.
No, but his torpedo capabilities suck. He said it spread way off from me. And I should probably record that torpedo. I'll wait till my death. I'm at
Do you need
30%.
guys help there?
Technically no, but I mean, just keep pressure on whichever, because we already threw we destroyed all the the coastal defense vessels at B, right?
No. There's
Oh.
like 3 left. Dealing with this Huga before it starts dealing with everybody else has kind of become my priority.
Fair. Unironically, that's probably a good idea to use the
One back door. Let's push out at Hugo.
To use the use a plane. Just it's a Hugo. It's got no AA, so just fly
Yeah.
in 288. And
Oh,
suddenly
that
there's
plane
no,
I don't have.
Oh. Or 177 or 234.
Don't have one of those.
Even a 111 now, because they give it a 2,500 kilogram bomb.
Oh yeah, the funny. I brought a
you can delete
217.
a lot. That will work.
It should work,
it's not
yeah.
going to be as great,
I just
but it'll
don't
work.
feel like killing myself.
Fair enough.
Oh god,
I might try that once I...
Oh, never mind.
Well, I one-shot that porter by sending an SAP shell lengthwise through the front of the ship, went through his turrets in the front, went through his machinery space, and detonated his rear ammo. Fantastic.
I'm not shooting at the Sakazukis, but at the coastal defense stuff, by the way.
They're just dying.
They're just dying with my name taped to it, and I have no idea why.
Well, if it works...
If it works, and I have 1,700 spawn points.
Nice. Well, that's I'll clip out the part where I just took a shit ton of torpedoes, I guess, because I'm, like, running out of space.
Yeah. I mean, I'm recording this whole match, because I do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Admittedly, I can't imagine it's very interesting viewing, since I'm basically just sitting here in a scope staring at ships and space for ages.
I recommend brawling with, right in close range. It's a lot of fun.
Well,
Yeah, guys, don't
I'm on
forget
fire, Hugo.
I know that's your low bot, you know, even if your barrels are taken out, you're going to get that.
Oh yeah.
Not turrets. They just spawn in anything else other than the first, and then tray out, and then back. Let you reset.
Why is the aircraft carrier right behind me?
Don't worry about it.
Because it's easy.
Apparently it's just deciding it wants to go to Charlie.
Nice.
Finished.
Okay, get me one more salvo at that destroyer, and then swapping back to AP to shoot at the Hugo again. Where is the Hugo? Still sitting in the same place it has been this entire time, hasn't moved.
1 second.
Ziel bestätigt.
They're sinking the carrier.
I hit the Hugo from my... Okay, right. Nice.
I watched that go in and was like, is that gonna do that? It did that.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a spey over there.
That's scary.
Wouldn't it be nice if something happened to it?
Our base is destroyed, but we can still win the day.
There's the plane.
Oh, wow. I'm 9,000 yards away, my 11-inch shells just got absorbed by the front plate of the Spey's turret.
Happens.
AP, mind.
Hello. Happens. They just ricochet up and no damage.
No, square on. Like, smack bang in the face, and they just got absorbed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a torpedo. Huh. Okay, let's give this Kafkas a moment of our time. Okay, now the massive destroyers to my left is starting to get annoying. The massive destroyers to my left just took out an 11-inch turret with HE.
John, there's something in front of you.
Excuse me.
Well, the Spey, that I'm aware of the Spey.
Okay, that's a spray. Never mind, sorry.
I'm shooting at the Cavcast because it's annoying me. Cavcast has dumped torps. He's also gone broadside, which just makes my job easier. To be honest.
We've destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will surely be easy.
Wait, what? That's a new line.
Destroy enemy base.
This victory will surely be easy. And just...
Attention to the designated grid.
Oh yeah, I mean that one's been used for enemy base for this.
Yeah.
It's cooperated from air or air in general.
I agree.
I've just never heard the easy
Move
one.
after me.
It's
Almost always
it's
just
relatively
ours.
old, but I do remember it from a while back. Oh, that was overly bright. These shells fly super fast.
That's that. Now, to deal with this really annoying Aelwyn that's just right there.
Misfire due to gun breach damage. Don't tell me I have to repair my guns. Which one? Oh, it's the middle of number 1. Okay. Keep a mental note of that.
Great. I'm being burned to death by an Atlanta now.
No, that might be the one that I was dealing with. That I set to the bottom. I transferred him to you guys.
What?
The only one here.
Yeah, I should have baited. I don't know. When I really get focused.
Yeah, that's par for the course when you push a port. Which
No,
also
I
makes you
know.
get a lot of RP and have a lot of fun.
True.
K-84. Of all things to bring into this game.
I am just kind of having to ignore the Spey because the destroyers and the Atlanta are deleting me, which is annoying because the Spey is the bigger threat. At least, you know, in theory.
I think we just need to stop here.
Okay, let's see if I can start shooting across the artillery.
Because we're certainly not enough. Just push that gun.
Where are those shells coming from? Nowhere? Okay, I'll just keep
Somebody
shooting.
attack him.
Oops.
Oh, it's over there. Hello. Texan Navy from Texas.
Yeah,
Where
that
could
one.
he possibly be?
I don't know, I've got Bravo Company of something or other over here.
I expect him. Like I will be ashamed if he. I will be very disappointed if he doesn't buy Texas.
Yeah.
Hello. Who might this be? It's a ghost,
Oh, there's a torpedo.
of course, as there always is. This is EC.
Bonk.
This is a new
Hello.
Hello.
You wanna watch? Give
There
me
we go.
about 10 seconds for me to
Sorry.
die.
I'm alright. I'm in the middle of trolling.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, you going on a personal crusade against Booster again?
Yeah.
Y'all got beef with Booster? Oh, that was a double. Oh my goodness.
I consider us best friends now.
I'm not too sure what the details are on this.
Destroy the
Must
target.
Get rid of this breach. This is actually kind of annoying.
Oh, great. There's multiple Atlantas fire spamming me to death now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm down to a turret.
Don't worry about it. Well, don't repair anything, right? And
I'm
just
not. I'm just sitting here. The gun is broken.
Of course. Wait, I have an enemy plane.
I love it when it tells me that.
Oh, it's a P-51.
You know why it tells me that?
Good way.
Because every rangefinder on the ship's been shot.
Amazing. Wait, sorry. Is your plane dead? Like, how many guns does it say you're out of?
No, it just says the gun is broken because every rangefinder on the ship has been broken.
But the guns are fine, and you can fire them, yeah?
I still have an 11-inch turret that's got 2 out of 3 guns functioning, yeah.
Okay, so you have
it says the gun is broken whenever the rangefinders are broken.
Right.
It just says that, regardless of which ship you're in.
It's a little fucked.
Yeah, I see it way too often, because guess what? HE spam.
Yeah, what a great meta, huh? What an absolutely fantastic meta.
It's almost like people quit World of Warships over it.
You know where they came? And they thought it'd be better, and they thought they could escape.
They had hope for the future.
There's a joke that all the bad World of Warships players went over here. Not entirely wrong, having seen some player behavior.
To be fair, it's hard to tell the difference between the players and the bots.
Okay, so you can kind of tell, like, the bots will, when you shoot them and they sustain a certain level of fire, they will just start smoking up, but not really.
5-inch HE takes out my third 11-inch turret.
Amazing.
I am now completely weaponless except for a single 6-inch mount on my starboard quarter.
How's your crew percent, by the way?
64.
Oh, in that case, just wait till they...
Wait till they stop shooting? Yeah, haha.
Well, I don't know about wait till they stop shooting, but you're gonna get saturated, and then, like, start repairing, and, or get, like, I don't know, I'm sorry, gee, how close is Max to you? Can you crossfire them?
Mag is on... He's the next grid square across.
But can he crossfire them?
I don't know. Can he crossfire the entire enemy team between me and the island? And this one destroyer that's on my ass.
Well, that's sort of where you want to have somebody else a buddy system, somebody to draw fire.
Yeah, I know.
Be the menace.
Ideally...
A little bit of a coordination, because otherwise it went too bad.
Because we keep spawning piecemeal, that's the issue.
I mean, it's fatal. You know, like... yeah, you will die, but the amount of spawn points we get per sortie is going to more than make up for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I have one 6-inch mount available to shoot at this stupid destroyer on my tail. Can you kindly shoot it? Thank you.
Lovely.
I've just taken control of the one remaining 6-inch.
It'll work. It'll do the job.
To just murder the Summers that has decided it's just going to repair everything and the entire ship is piss yellow.
This is where, like, we want the old American super firing. The really old super firing. The 8-inch over...
No, that's not super firing, that's superposed.
Cursed. What a cursed term to use.
That's the title. That's the official term. Superposed turrets.
It makes sense. It's good to distinguish it from super firing.
Yeah.
But I hate the design so much. Let's just cut a hole in the roof of our turret. What could go wrong?
And put a box on it.
Yeah.
And then we can cut a hole in the roof of that turret and put another box on it. And we can cut a hole in the roof of that turret and fire our pistols out of it.
The M3 Lee of ships.
Okay, now all my 6-inch guns are broken. Have I got any AA left? I have 8 barrels of something.
I'm guessing the manually loading 37s or something
I have
like that.
no idea. I just took another torpedo.
I'm down to single-digit SAP. Okay, that was a lot of SAP fired.
My everything is broken. Oh, I'm flooding. That torpedo actually did do something.
I think we're gonna cap E.
Capping E? Good.
Dude, if not... Oh, they still have more coastal already. I think some respawned after I took too long.
Yeah, my little German man just went via sinking.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. Just the seafloor.
Yeah.
Attack enemy.
Oh.
Okay, let's deal with the Bay.
I'm also on fire.
My name just got changed.
Did it?
Yeah.
You should be able to change your nickname as you please on this server. I think that permission
Yeah,
is...
but I didn't change it.
Oh.
Oh,
What's your name now?
Part.
Amazing. But
Well, so
why?
you're a mod, you can check that.
Can I? Oh, right, the audit log. I forget I've actually got any responsibilities on this server.
Oh, sorry.
I wanna know who named me fat.
Turtle? Why turtle?
Oh, we have
Why turtle? Because turtle is part of the joke.
I don't know what the
we
joke...
have a C cap. E cap.
Hey.
Hey, we capped.
I'm still just sitting here occupying 3 destroyers and 2 Atlantas.
Nice. Well, that's kind of like why we want this. You guys are keeping them busy at B, we'll just take E, you know?
Yeah, I know, like, what?
We just got a good distraction.
990 points for damage.
Nice. I have...
1173.
For me, damage enemy was 3.4.
No, receiving damage.
Oh, 11. Yeah, 1100.
I'm over 1,000 now.
Yeah, it's part of what makes Charhorse so fun. You just...
Did I just eat another torpedo?
It wouldn't surprise me if you did. My belt is still relatively intact after all those Mark 15 torpedoes.
Can I just say I'm sad there's no chat, because I can't sit here and thank this little Summers for giving me such a nice escort.
Yeah, quite fair.
He's about rammed me at this point. I think he might be waiting to do a point-blank torp jump. If so, yep, he's just in a point-blank.
That's the guy who tried to detect... I'm guessing it's the porter, right?
That guy. Bravo Company, the porter, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the guy that torped me and did nothing. So just sit still, don't do anything.
Oh no, that's fine. He just dumped 4 torps and I've just outsped them. Because they just sailed past
me. Yeah, he is not the best torpedo man. I don't know what they would be called. But yeah.
I know Opti has a nice voice. Everybody seems to think so.
You cut out there, I didn't hear you.
Oh no, that's because I started muting. Because Sister's behind me with a chunk of plaster that she thinks the cat has decided to pull off the
Bill,
wall.
tell hi, say hi.
Max Hank says hi.
Plaster?
Yeah.
Actually, tell her to call me, I'm bored.
I didn't hear the last bit.
Plaster, yeah. Houses in this country are made of bricks and we plaster the walls.
Okay, I mean, yeah, houses.
Yes.
So the cat's scratching the walls. I thought you had like
No, by chunk of plaster, I mean like an olive-sized knuckle of it.
She tore it off, or what?
Yeah, she pulled a chunk of plaster.
Jesus.
Just hilarious this is. I'm just sitting here being escorted by US destroyers. Is that gonna kill me?
Enemy one or the friendly one?
Enemy. Just
Amazing.
ineffectually. I can't do anything to shoot at them, and if I repair, I'll die instantly. But it's just...
It's free score farming. Easy.
Yeah, I know it's free score farming. It's just... He's outspeeding me now. Oh...
We have,
I like how you have several guns.
Oh, no, it's... No,
The
but
gun is broken.
that's not even related to the guns. It says that when the rangefinders break.
to be fair, it would be very difficult to
Doesn't make sense.
shoot at something you can't really ascertain the range of.
You got a metal vessel off the side of the gun. Now you
That is a truly awful statement. Thank you. My ears have been.
See, this is why I've
Thoroughly
been trying.
cursed.
I've been thinking about trying to invite her to the server, but the whole thing of you have to wait 24 hours.
I'm entirely unsure what our vetting process even is. It's like a very informal vote.
To be fair, does it actually extend to the server itself?
Inu's fucking posted.
Procedure for-
Ukraine.
Yeah, it says ask in squadron chat and wait. Okay.
It's not like a squadron. I mean, technically it is, but let's be real. Like half the people here aren't in the squadron.
Yeah. To be fair,
yeah, roughly
you could
half.
just invite her to the server if you wanted to.
I don't know if I'm allowed to fast track, but
I don't know. Oh, I've moved on from being oh, that's a lance.
oh boy, I've eaten lances before, but I wouldn't say that that's like
I'm fine.
something you go out of your way to try to do. You know what I mean?
Hello, there is a cat in my face.
That's really sweet. Oh, I don't know what to say when people cough because you don't say bless you, but I don't know.
Almost said that you have a
No, I kind of just like snorted cat fluff.
Oh, trust me, you haven't found it in weird places yet.
weird places.
Remember, cats are very.
Look at the backs of her back feet.
Oh, that's so fluffy.
Oh. What kind of cat is she?
What kind of cat is she?
She's like a domestic medium to long hair.
She's a moderately fluffy black one.
Okay. That sounds really sweet. That sounds really sweet.
By moderately
Tell
fluffy,
your sister to show me the cat.
I'm just telling you to show her the cat. I mean, in the sense of.
Somebody attack him!
By fluffy, I mean in the sense of kind of like a teddy bear.
That sounds really sweet.
And victory will surely be
Yeah,
ours.
she's teddy bear.
Attention to the map.
I'm not even doing anything in this match at this point. I'm just sitting here waiting to die.
It's a movie. It's a passive interactive media experience.
Please do not take a picture of me with the cat. I have them wrong.
Oh, I was just gonna take a picture of the cat. Okay, hang on.
There's a gato.
Tell your sister to just
Cat.
VC with me so I can see the cat.
Easy.
Percy. No, not the flash. Cat. It's just auto-flashing whenever I poke the cat.
A K-84 destroyed an Eskimo, of all things.
Although they're very
Yeah.
old pictures.
Okay, that's a crap picture. I'm not getting a good picture. Yeah.
Have fun with
Oh,
I have pics of her.
I hadn't noticed you had your glasses on.
Where on earth?
Do you want me to spam pictures of your cat?
All cats are welcome.
Oh, it's fluffy. She's got a squirrel tail.
It's curved.
Oh, that's really cute.
Her and her tail is like curly.
Wait, this destroyer has a Christmas tree on its bow, but they've changed the damage model or something. The Christmas tree is floating in space like 100 feet in front of the ship.
I have that on my Shima and my Idachi, actually. It's floating, like, yeah,
Black.
displaced in front.
Which destroyer has 5 guns?
Oh wait.
Idachi, if you're
That's
talking
good.
about Japanese.
Yeah, in that case, that is Udachi that I'm shooting at, or that's sitting on me.
Oh,
The cat is sitting on me.
Oh, she does my leg.
Oh,
Wait.
lovely. No, person.
She jumps up on me and her paw went through my pants.
Yeah.
Fine.
Aw.
Oh, jeez.
I am waiting to die now. Any minute now. Come on.
The pressure on.
Come on, kill me.
Is close.
Oh, we did take the E point. Nice.
Yeah, no, we took it a while back. You guys served as an excellent distraction.
Dead.
Thank you. You've served valiantly.
I'm finally dead.
I guess.
Yeah.
By 5-inch 38.
Yeah, that's a theme of,
That's the theme of War Thunder Naval, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I spawn in a particular point, or...
spawn at E and join us for either B or F, you know, pick your
Yeah.
poison.
Percy, stop biting my mic cable.
Wait. No. She's not going for your
Going
mic.
to be all in all
She's going
here,
for your
that's
point
nice.
of view.
Same difference.
What did we
Spawn.
I love
do?
the
Oh, we
way you
located the
kept the
carrier.
cat.
Okay.
Yes, I have big hands, and she's fragile.
Not that fragile.
She is precious.
Precious is correct, yes. Also, I've spawned facing the wrong direction. Oh, hello, Opti, I see you over there. I see the thing that Math just deleted.
Yeah, he just vaporized. He was there one moment.
He was there when I spawned, and not by the time I got the guns around.
Into the next dimension he
There's
goes.
their paw prints in the dust.
There are paw prints up there, I think, yeah. Oh wow, the F point is like literally 4,000 yards away. Okay. Oh, hello.
It's on the, like, it's right there. And then there's one somewhere really just determined.
Shotgun? I missed.
There we go. I just HE deaded his ammo. Hilarious. And this is the very mediocre, like, you know, 76 mil pen.
I need to remember to change my AP shell the next time I spawn. I keep thinking about it and not doing it.
Oh, they got a Yudachi here. Hello.
It's fine.
And he's dumping torps. Oh, and he's giving me a cool. Oh, I'm gonna eat those, sorry. Hey, he's in the torp net! He's in the fucking torp net! Get fucked!
Bada bing, bada boom.
How does it feel?
Oh. I hit him and it didn't do anything.
Hey, Lamau!
And then you deleted it.
He couldn't do anything. He was stuck in the torp net. He was stuck.
You realize most of the enemy team's left.
Hey, yeah, we've been bullying them hard enough that they've given up.
Less damage to your share than she does to mine.
That just means she likes your chair more.
Aha. You are now being mass torped by a summoner.
That's cute.
Yeah, I know.
That is very cute. Look at the torp net. Oh wait, no, some of them gone. Yeah, look at the fucking torp net! Just see them exploding in front of me doing nothing.
I also see that my stupid range thing keeps shooting them 100 yards far or short.
And bullying. Let's go.
Cover me.
Oh.
Attack the B.
How does it feel? How does it feel?
Cover me.
And you're on your own.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this guy's aft. It's a Moffat. I'm gonna get his aft ammunition with HE. Oh, hello, Yudachi. You're right here, aren't you?
Oh, I've got the doubled reload.
He's still fucking torping the HE.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's got some through. He got some through. But they
Yeah,
did nothing!
Go back to the...
The torpedoes,
that's fine.
They do nothing.
What Akizuki?
Take him down.
Well, JL, once we've captured this place, I'm still being a functional unit with my rear turret.
I am deeply enjoying these circumstances.
We have destroyed the
You have brought this upon yourself.
Now, victory will
I
come.
brought this upon myself.
Let's keep the
Your
pressure
cat.
on. Victory
No,
is
she's my
close.
cat. She's adorable.
Don't deny. Don't I deny it? No, I do not deny it.
Wait a minute.
Congratulations, that's on record.
Oh. I am just eating torpedo. I haven't even taken a percent of damage.
Had it recorded, so... Oops. Oh no, I literally my touchdown. Oh.
That really don't sound pleasant. My condolences.
Opti sends his condolences. This is what you need in here.
Now there's long lances on my other end. Hello.
Well, that
and I ate.
There. Okay.
It would help with the male to female ratio too.
Not how you get off the
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
Well,
getting
considering
ratioed.
that presently
Can't
it's-
believe we're getting ratioed. This is unbelievable, Twitter.
Yeah.
Can you invite your sister in here? I don't like being the only female.
Sounds like Hun.
Excuse me?
Since you can't trust the cat alone in this room.
Attention to the map.
Why can't I be trusted alone in a room? What the fuck?
This is true. You should probably go put a band-aid on it.
There he goes. I am enjoying this mayhem.
Yeah. Okay, go
Attacking
clean
me
up.
for no reason.
I refuse. Attack
Did my barbette get destroyed?
Attack the enemy.
No. Why
Where's
did
the
I
enemy?
reload double?
The enemy are all to the left now. Oh, we capped the port. When did that happen?
Oh! And we don't get the airfield. What the hell?
The target.
Yeah, I guess we need to cap the B point for that?
I don't know if we even get it, actually.
I don't know, but we need to mop up here before we do anything else anyway.
I didn't lose a single percentage of crew in that entire affair, by the way.
Nice.
I came into that with 24%, and we kept the port, and I still have 24%.
Came in with 97, and I'm on 97.
Fair enough. I have that recorded now, just the particular, whatchamacallit, getting gangbanged by torpedo boats, basically.
Deflected by sub shots. Thanks.
I have 85 sap left. Most of them are out of my front turrets.
Oh, that ship oh, someone torps that Portland.
With the Scharnhorst.
Yeah, Sharn's torps are pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah, they're definitely not the worst. You know, they could be worse.
So are we just gonna sail around the island, or what at this point?
We could take B. Right now it's just a victory run, right? So I'm actually going to stay in this thing rather than bailing and taking out.
That's what I mean.
Somebody cover me!
And that is this is why I don't recommend playing the Japanese destroyers in RB, because you can't reload the torps and you can't just sit at max range and dump forever.
And your guns suck.
Yeah. But, oh, there he goes. Yeah. Now there's only like 9k left for us to get, so it's really just a matter of time. Nice kill.
I wasn't sure I'd hit it. We seem to be out of things to shoot.
Yeah. I guess we can go farm their carrier now. Wait, we don't even have to do that.
There's a destroyer 28,000 yards to the...
Where's the convoy spawn?
There's a destroyer like a bot destroyer, like straight east of us, just 28,000 yards out.
Sorry, I just saw that guy disappear as I was looking for the AI.
Over there, bearing 110.
110.
There's a single bot destroyer 29,000 yards away.
That might be leftovers from the carrier group.
Possibly. Oh, hello, Atlanta. Oh wait, that's our Scharnhorst, not Atlanta. That's small.
Oh, and this guy is really determined. He is brave.
Well, I think Math hit him with spawn protection still on.
I'll correct that.
I tickled his toes.
And now he's on fire. Hey, Lamau. Like, actually quite determined. That's impressive.
Hmm. I just want to point out that not one of them has over 15,000 naval damage, which is kind of depressing. When we're sitting here with
to that. Yeah.
40k each.
Around, or yeah.
Well, half our team has more than anyone on their team does.
Yeah. There's actually technically more players on this roster. It goes past the roster, but don't worry about it.
Well, there's another destroyer. Bearing 175.
Oh, it's the, what's his face? It's the summoner.
Yeah, and I've just missed it again. Also, it seems the majority of the enemy have decided to respawn right in front of Mag.
Easy. Oh, I hate the Atlantic bow so much. Why on earth?
The best part about it, part about it is that it doesn't even work.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it really would matter in War Thunder, just because we don't really have that sort of system.
Yet.
But, yeah, we do have a system where if you get water... Oh, that killed him? Okay. But yeah, if you do have water splash on modules, the modules die.
Spawn protection inside their spawn, or torn protection, but... No.
What
I do?
Oh, if they're outside
of... torn protection.
Yeah, the torp net is around the outside of the point.
Yeah, so if you're in the port, then the torps will be able to reach you, and like basically if you're on either side of that barrier and the other guy's on the other side, torps won't pass through that. So you can.
Yeah, I just saw their torps like detonate.
Yeah, it's great. That's what I do. In the previous EC sessions, I'd take my Maria and spawn camp right outside.
Coastal.
Coastal?
Sorry, the coastal.
Oh, I thought somebody got out a fucking PT or something.
We seem to be out of things to shoot, gentlemen.
Yeah,
There are destroyers at me, so just...
Well,
Do it.
oh. No, it's just AI.
Yeah,
Edge.
the AI way out in the distance. Yeah.
Well, this is a good grind fest, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's not the 88k I got last time, but it will do. Or was it 85? Something like that.
I don't know. Mag has just overtaken the rest of us to be in first place, though, because of just
Oh yeah, no, it's great
The-
farming.
mass deletion of the enemy that is occurring.
Come on, just join me. There are plenty of around me.
Yeah.
So far away though. And there's only 2k points left for us to get, so you're probably going to get it before we get there.
1400.
But yeah, no, yeah. Oh no, you're not looking at tickets left. You look in the bottom left. There are tickets to get to. You want to get to 150k.
Oh.
So, yeah. So now we're at 1.45-ish, something like that. 1.47.
Less than 1100 now.
Yeah.
1019.
We're capping out B. Once we cap that, I think we get that's the game.
Is that a torpedo just randomly in the middle of space over next to that splash map?
Where?
Just
I am
the
blind.
picture posted in Navy.
That is a torpedo. Oh, I got the ping for the cat. Oh, that's really sweet. Look at her eyes. She's so small.
Capture the zone.
Excellent.
Oh, GG. Here we go.
GG.
Am I gonna get the notification? Nah. Oh, yes, I am. I'll take it. That means result screen, right? Come on, Gaijin. Don't bug this up.
0.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Oh, no.
What did I get?
Did it show? It's still loading for me.
Hey, can we do that
Wait.
again?
38k.
Yeah.
I'll get Kaiser.
Almost 400k RP.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. SL.
400k.
Yes.
Nice.